Welcome back, everyone, to the Bear Shopper Plays YouTube channel. Good morning. It's Thursday, December 5th, and I'm back breaking down some NBA plays. We're going to start with the matchup between the Denver Nuggets and the Cleveland Cavaliers, followed by the Thunder going up against the Raptors. Couple game picks, couple player props for this Thursday afternoon. Before that, let's take a look at the plays for Wednesday. It was an up-and-down day again, 2-2 day. Kissing your sister back-to-back weeks. We had the Lakers and the Miami Heat under 217.5. Lakers did their part. They did not score 100 points, but the Heat scored 130 plus for, I believe, the second time all year. Lakers are broken. Lakers are definitely broken. They've got some big problems. The 76ers plus 4.5. I don't know if a lot of people got this line. It was 4.5 at night. It was 5.5 after I got done recording, and 6.5 by the time the game was over. That's because Paul George was ruled out about 10 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday. But we did get the 4.5, and we needed them to miss a free throw at the end of the game, and Jalen Suggs did it. The 76ers did lose by 4, so we get the win there. Lillard over 24.5 points. He was messing around with it, had 20 at the end of the third quarter, finished with 25 in the game, so thank God he came through for us. And then LeBron James, we lost on the hook. He had 8 assists in the game. It was over 8.5 is what it came out at. If he would have played the fourth quarter, well, if he would have played more than two or 3 minutes in the fourth quarter, he would have had the assist, but the Heat were up by 40 points in that game. So Lakers have some big problems. We're going to take the 2-2 day and move on. Keep us afloat and try to get a 3-1 or 4-0 day here with the Nuggets going up against the Cavaliers to start. I think both these teams playing good basketball. Denver Nuggets have been playing a lot better whenever Nikola Jokic does play. He's been out with an injury about a week ago, but he's been back dominating game by game. I'm going to take a surprising pick for today with his player prop. Maybe some people disagree, but with him on the floor, he is capable of going for 30 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists every single game. The Nuggets have proven throughout the entire season that he is the most valuable player for them, probably the most valuable player in the NBA once again this season, because whenever he's on the floor, they win. Whenever he's off the floor, they lose. This is a game I think they're still going to lose even whenever Nikola Jokic does play. He's coming off an amazing effort over the last couple games. The Nuggets have been scoring a bunch of points over the last 4 games, no less than 118 plus per game. But this is a very good Cleveland Cavaliers team. They have taken down the best team in the NBA already this season, beating the Boston Celtics by 4 points a couple games ago. We had them on the money line. That was a very fun game to watch. The Cavaliers have been able to rattle off back-to-back wins, getting that big win against the Celtics. Then they dominated the Wizards, but the Wizards aren't an NBA team. I don't feel good about them dominating a team that has no chance to win any games. But whenever these teams go head-to-head, the Denver Nuggets might struggle because they want to play through Nikola Jokic. It's just going to be hard because the Cavaliers have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen down low. It's going to be 2 trees going up against 1 tree, and I always side with 2 trees in that scenario. I think the Cavs will find a way to win this game. I'm going to take them minus 3.5 at home as the play. They've been great at home this season as well, so I like the play there. For the next play, we're going to look at the OKC Thunder going up against the Toronto Raptors. Raptors have been scoring some points lately, and that's where these teams are going to part ways. They don't play defense. The Oklahoma City Thunder all season long have been the best team in the NBA at defending. They're only giving up 104.1 points per game, and they have nearly 12 steals per game, which leads to a lot of opportunities on the fast break. I would normally take the Thunder here, even though they're on the road, but I'm going to take the Raptors to cover the spread because they've been scoring a lot of points, like I said, lately, and they've been defending decently over the last week. Starting with the Thunder, though, first, they haven't really played their toughest competition over the last 5 games. They do have a loss against the Rockets. That's a very good team, but they've beaten the Portland Trailblazers, Sacramento Kings, Golden State, and then the Lakers, who have really been struggling. They also beat the Jazz in their last game. For the Raptors, they've been winning more over the last couple games. Their record is still horrible, but they started off the season with 2 wins and 12 losses. Now they're sitting with 7 wins, 15 losses. So they have been able to win 5 of the last 8 games, and they've been playing pretty good basketball. Back-to-back games with a win, going up against the Heat and the Pacers, giving up 115 points or less in both those games. Is that still bad? Kinda. But the defense is giving up 115 points or less in back-to-back games. So they're playing better. They've been very explosive offensively, and they held a Pacers team to 111 points. This is a Raptors team who has not been good defensively all season long. So we're going to look at that and see some improvement. And again, they've been scoring 119-plus points basically every game over the last week. They've scored that 3 of the last 4 games. Some of that's been due to R.J. Barrett. Some of that's been due to Scotty Barnes coming back in the lineup. They're still missing several key players, but with those 2 guys on the floor, I think the scoring is still going to be there. I would take them on the money line, but again, they've been bad defensively all season long. Can't trust them. I'm going to take them with the points, though, plus 9.5 as the play. Let's go to the player props, and we're going to start with a surprise. Like I said, Nikola Jokic under his total points. Put it at 29.5. Could very easily be 30.5 as a play. I've already touched on him a little bit. He's having a tremendous season once again. He's averaging a triple-double, like always, scoring 30.1 points per game, 13 rebounds per game, 10.4 assists per game. It feels like Nikola Jokic has been averaging a triple-double for 5 or 6 consecutive years, and over the last 3 years, he's averaged at least 24, 12, and 9 in every single season. He's one of the best players in the NBA. I'd say he's one of the best players in the NBA each year over the last 5 years, and he's working his way to be a top 10 player all time in the NBA if he wins a couple more championships. I'm going to go with his under total points because Nikola Jokic, whenever he faces off against the Cavaliers, he just seems not to work. Over the last 5 seasons with the Nuggets, he's been a very good player, but I'm just going to go off the last 4 seasons because he's been averaging close to a triple-double in most of those games over the last 4 years. Going up against the Cavaliers since 2020, and this does go back further, but just since 2020, Nikola Jokic has scored under 30 points in every game but one that he's faced off against the Cavaliers. Since the Cavaliers had Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen, he has not scored over 30 points. He has gone under the total in 4 consecutive games against the Cavs from 2022 to 2024. The most points scored against the Cavaliers since 2018 was 32 points. So that means in the last 12 games going up against the Cavs, he only scored over 30 points in one of those games. I will back the numbers on this play. It does seem like he struggles going up against the DoubleTree set. If you want to take his rebounds or assists, I think that would be a great play because his points go down against the Cavs. Everything else goes up. 10-plus assists in 3 of the last 4 games against the Cavs, 15-plus rebounds in 3 of the last 4 games against the Cavs. He has not been scoring a lot, but everything else he's doing great. So if you're looking for a player prop, take the rebounds or assists over. I'm going to go under 29.5 points as the play. And for the final play of the day, we're going to be looking at the Knicks going up against the Hornets. You guys know that the Hornets will be without LaMelo Ball. That's going to hurt them for their chances to compete for the playoffs. I don't know if they'd have made the playoffs with LaMelo Ball anyway, but the Hornets have been playing pretty good defense this season. If they had LaMelo Ball with Brandon Miller, they've been scoring a lot of points with those 2 players, and if they kept the defense up, they had a shot, but I just don't think they're going to be competitive enough in this game. I'm going to play Jalen Brunson under 25.5 points. I do not think he's going to make a ton of shots from the outside, and Jalen Brunson's also taken on the role of just dishing out the ball. He's got a lot of players around him for the first time in his career. He doesn't have to be the guy to go score 40 points per game now. He's got Karl Anthony Towns, OG Bridges. He doesn't need to score 30-plus points for the Knicks to win. We have been seeing that all season long. He's only averaging 25.2 points per game. Last season, he was close to 29. His shot attempts are down. His three-point percentage is down. He's just not looking for a shot like he did last year. He has scored 30-plus points in 2 of the last 4 games, but he's also scored 23 points or less in 4 of the last 6 games. So he's very sporadic whenever he goes for 30-plus points. He was able to score 31 points the first time going up against the Hornets, but he made 4 threes in that game. The Hornets are a better defensive team than that. They're going to play better defense on the perimeter. He's going to go under 25.5 points in this game. So that's where I'm going to go. Under 25.5 points in a game that should not be competitive as the final play of the day. Let's go to the recap graphic. We're going to be taking the Cavs minus 3.5. Raptors with the points, plus 9.5. Nikola Jokic under 29.5 points. And then Jalen Brunson under 25.5 points as the final play of the day. Guys, that's going to do it for the NBA plays and props for Thursday, December 5th slated games. So you guys enjoy the content. Please be sure to drop this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.